Hello, 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 my lovely potatoes. How is everyone doing? Music is a little loud. There we go. How is everyone doing? How is it going? My lovely potatoes. I'm still posting stuff on the interwebs. Doing a little bit of promo because, well, I kind of gotta too. I kind of have to. Have to show the world that I exist. I can. Well, if the cough scares you, then you might need to turn down the volume a little bit. It might help, actually. There, and there. All right, I think that's everyone, or everything, more or less. Oh, right. You cannot see me. Now you do. And now I just noticed that. Now you can't see the HUD. Good. Are we ready? Today was a little bit stressy because first of all, I needed to get groceries. Second of all, I overslept like hell. I have no idea how I managed to get up at almost 12 noon. Like, what the hell? I'm kind of stressed out a little bit because, well, then I had to get home quickly before it started to rain because I really didn't, because I forgot my umbrella. And I really didn't want to get wet like a dog. I really don't like that feeling. But now here we are. It is time to do some working. Also, I kind of want to change the position of my microphone. Might be a bit more comfortable. So we are back at Affinity, because this program is very helpful. It's doing me a very great service. Woke up at 12, got up at 2, now I'm craving my bed again. Just another one of those days. You must be doing something wrong, I tell you that much. Back to the ABCs indeed. Though there's more than just ABCs, as you can see. Still not happy with that cat. That cat frame is haunting me a little bit. But I'm pretty sure I can make it look good. In the meantime, I'll have another energy drink today. I'm drinking too many of these, but well, let's be fair, they're also cheap. So why should I complain? Kind of need a toggle for my character. No idea what I'm doing wrong. Maybe it's due to depression. Could be. But then you might want to figure out what... And you kind of have to force yourself to get up and do something in that regard. Because if you don't, it's just going to get worse. You just go back to bed and do absolutely nothing, it's certainly going to get worse. And you're really not doing yourself a favor. Also, maybe get checked out if that's a... You probably know if it's a neurochemical imbalance or if it's more a response to something. And if not, maybe try to figure that out. Because that's certainly going to help a lot. Oh, come on, really? I'm sorry to tell you, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just have to force yourself to do shit. I should know, I do it all the time. Ideally with routines. But that's also me being quite the autistic person, I have to admit. The routines help. They help many times. So what did I want to do here? Oh yeah, I wanted to actually do shading slash lighting on these elements here. Now I remember what I wanted to do here. That's great. That's very helpful. So that's what we're going to do today. I really like the forms, the symmetry. Yeah, maybe tomorrow or so. No, not tomorrow, as soon as you can. I'll do it tomorrow is usually the thing that keeps you from doing the thing. And I tell you what, it happens to me all the time. Oh yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow I forgot what I wanted to do. This is to talk. I love procrastination, yeah. I kinda hate myself for procrastinating too much. I mean, yesterday was a full day of procrastination just because I didn't feel like it. What did I get done? Absolutely nothing. Was I happy about it? Certainly not. I think I have to start down here now. Up there, all right. In hindsight, I'm never happy about procrastinating, because I absolutely know if I procrastinate too much, I just don't get shit done. Funnily enough, this is procrastination from a different project, so every new project is procrastination in a way, but it's also a project that wants to be finished. It's kind of ironic. I have to admit, it's somewhat stupid, kind of ironic. But what can I do? It is what it is. So, how am I going to do this best? Strange, isn't it? Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Alright. So I want this piece to actually get into this other piece. So I'll just... I'm making a bear that fits in your pocket. How are you going to catch a bear if the trap is just as big as your pocket? Or are your pockets that big? Not quite sure how you planned that out. Or how you're going to plan that out. Gummy bear. Yeah, it's a gummy bear trap. Cargo pants, obviously. Yeah, even cargo pants can't fit that. You'd have to have huge, and I mean huge, pant pockets. All right. Mini bear trap. What kind of bears do you want to catch with it? Maybe raccoons. They are called Waschbären in German. So washing bears. Because they look like little bears. And they wash their food. Well, it's probably not washing, but you get the idea. I hope. It almost works. I think if I also add a transparency modifier right here, that should work perfectly. Ooh, kind of like it. Yeah, today came my pixel camo cargo. Maybe I need a trap for those. To trap the cargo pants? You think they're going to run away? The pants? Or okay, now I'm being silly. Now I'm being really silly. Really silly. I do that the other way around.
You need help. You need serious help.
No,
serious,
no, I don't.
Help.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just being silly. I'm having fun. Doesn't quite work. Sadly. Oh, we're talking backpack. Yeah, sure. Earl, I was just messing with you. No, I can be kind of dumb. It's up for you to decide what it is. Gonna need to adjust my cam here. There we go. So which one is this one? There. Looks like that. Well, when I hear or read pocket, my mind goes directly to anything involving pants. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. Yeah. Oh. That actually works nicely. I'll keep that. And I might need to add multiple. No magic man to pull one out of my sleeve. You never know. You never know. Avada Kedavra. I'm pretty sure that's not the right spell. I may not be a Harry Potter nerd, but I'm pretty sure that's certainly not for summoning something. Everyone needs a hat like the one in Simon the Sorcerer. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I remember Simon the Sorcerer. Even though I have not played the, I think there was a series of point and click adventures, which I absolutely love. I love point and click adventures. I have not played those, but we had one when I was a child. We had one pinball games that was Simon the Sorcerer themed. My dad and I played that a lot. That I can remember. I think I need a little smaller thingy for that. Or a different type. No. Mesh? Ooh, that could work. What? Where's the gambling? No gambling today. No gamba today. I'm sorry. If you were here for the gamba, then I have to disappoint you. I'm sorry. We're doing artsy fartsy shit again. Is that the one? No, that's the one. Hey, that actually works. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I need to make that shape a little bit nicer because here it's kind of odd, but better. So much better. Dot and Monkey Island were legendary, yes. My favorite point and click adventure franchise was Broken Sword, which is known in German as Baphomets Fluch. That's the one that I loved. And maybe that kind of shows how I grew up. When I was a child, I think I played one very raunchy point and click adventure. When I was a kid, of all things, that was called Leisure Suit Larry. I don't know why, I don't know how I got it. But well, it kind of, I guess that's a bit of a hint how my humor formed. Day of the Tentacle was so sarcastic. I actually did never have the chance to play that. And I really need to change that. Well, I'm here to support, not necessarily gambling. No, you were complaining that there is no gambling. That was so weird. I know, right? I know, right? I need you to be in here. And I don't need you to be a mesh. You're going to be fine as a linear. I don't want to turn down the brightness here. Because we really just want to have a little bit of a light. If the Tentacle Remastered is on Steam. I know! I've just been spending so much money lately that I really don't want to buy more games. Especially games that I'm probably not going to play a lot. Oh hey, Quantum broke his stream streak, it seems. It's now just a 3 stream streak. But hey, that happens. You'll build it up again. Oddly enough, it's now rated 16 plus. Why? Why? What's harmless? Or maybe I'm just too millennial for saying that it's. Or are we talking Leisure Suit Larry? Which I wouldn't be surprised. I want this to be. No, not radio. I want you to be conical. Oh, that works nicely. Then you gotta scratch that itch, Earl. Also remember that back then it was rated FSK 6 or something like that. Who? I have no clue. Maybe, maybe not. Ba -ba -da -ba. Ba -ba -da -ba. But yeah, could be. Which is kind of weird. Not gonna lie. Alright, I need this to, first of all, where's the curve that that's the curve that I need. Hello, curvy boy. 1993 was a better time too. Can't tell I was 1 year old. I really cannot tell if it actually is or was. But I gotta say we were a lot more lax. Not quite sure if that's good or not. Because I'm pretty sure I wasn't traumatized by seeing stuff that I probably shouldn't. Now I was traumatizing my kindergarten mates when I was telling them, oh god, that was a story. Funny thing is, I kind of remember parts from kindergarten. One of them being me actually seeing the Thriller video from Michael Jackson, the music video, for the first time. And I don't know, I think it was a few days later. I told my my friends in kindergarten in excruciating detail what those zombies looked like. I scared the shit out of them. They were crying. I think I was always a kind of a weird kid. It's just interesting how I can actually remember stuff like that. I think I had one nightmare themed after that, Which is just wild that I can still remember that shit. I don't even know myself how the hell I can still remember that. But I guess it is what it is. You were 11. Ah. Lucky you. Not gonna lie, sometimes I wish I was one of the older millennials. Though then I would probably be more of a fuck up than I'm already am. Maybe I want a radio. I think radio makes more sense here. I get that sometimes too. I still remember when we were playing hide and seek and I clearly enough chose the thorny bush. Yeah, that's a really bad idea. That's a really damn bad idea. Yeah, it's really odd how I sometimes just remember stuff that I shouldn't because I was definitely too young that I should have remembered. Though to be fair, I've always been a bit of a weird kid. Turns out, I'm neurospicy. Who would have thunk? I guess the neurospiciness is kinda... is kind of influencing what I can and cannot remember. Shouldn't be surprised about that though. It's kind of funky how that goes. That's much better, but I still need to adjust the opacity here. Where is it? There. That's better. Now these are going to be much easier. That was the hardest curve to actually do this. When my father brought home the first computer from his company and taught me how to program a synthesizer. Was that a PC XT? Whoa! Whoa! Those are low numbers. I love that. That sounds so beautifully old. I can still somewhat remember one of the first games we played on a DOS PC. I think that was a Never-Ending Story. Or Prince of Persia. I think it was the OG Prince of Persia on MS-DOS. But I think mostly my sister played that. Those were the times. Back when games had at best 2 colors. If it had more, it was already a marvel of modern science, more or less. That actually looks not bad. I could keep it like that. So yeah, I also remember the really old technologies. Kind of amazing. And technically I just need to, well, let's just go with a simple gradient here, and then I just need to do the curve here. Problem is I cannot mirror that over to the other side because I have to do the same I have to do the lighting in the same direction ish, else it would look kind of weird, and that's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. It is what it is, my dear friends. Puppies won't stop screaming, then give them something to eat or play with them. They want attention, so give them attentions. You got pets, now you have to care for them. Oh wait, no, not conical, radio. And I gotta invert it to make it work. Right around here. Just like this. Should already do it. The shape's not quite right, but we're getting close. It's someone else's. Oh, okay. Thought it was your pet. Well, then they should probably take care of it. I already got it the first time. Already looking pretty good. Just need to do the rest here. So I probably could copy a few of them. Just change the... Huh. Nah, I'll do it by hand. Should be fine. What always helps in that situation is a subwoofer and the sub bass tracks at 20 hertz. Oh, you're really a mean guy, man. You're really a mean guy. Warlocks. That poor puppy. And it's just going to howl even more. You're really not thinking ahead, do you? Yep, that works. That's how I always hassled my last landlord. Jesus, you're evil. You're evil. How dare you be like that? How to make your landlord go mad in 2 easy steps. Get a subwoofer. And hope to God that they got dogs. Oh no, I missed the start of something wonderful. Well, wer zu spät kommt, den bestraft das Leben, mein lieber John. Welcome to the stream anyway. Subwoofer. Puppy. Oh god, Quantum. It's not a subwoofer, it's a micro woofer. You heard nothing at all, but you heard how his glasses in the display cabinet vibrated. Oh Jesus. What way did you make the gem? Lots of layering. Lots and lots of layering. Can show you. Wait, where's that gem? There. Like I have this one simple shape and then I just layered several color dodge layers on top. Just some shapes in there, layering on top more and more. Mini woofer, baby bell. I don't know, man. That's a little bit too cheesy for me. I'm a mean girl? Hell nah. You know that's not true. You're just lying to yourself, claiming that I'm a mean girl. Maybe a little bit cheeky, but certainly not mean. Felt he's a diabolical bean. Hey, Merc! Welcome back! Yes, I shall stretch. Merc commands... Yes, Merc commands to stretch, so I shall. And I'm knocking down some stuff! Stretchity. Stretchity. Also, I record all your streams since the last time. I missed some beautiful art, so I can replay or edit something. I see. You're my stalker now. Gaslighting is mean too? Nah. I'm not gaslighting. Gas is expensive. Why should I light it? All remaining I record what you make public. I know! I'm just kidding! I'm not serious! Come on, I was just making a joke. Wait, the evil artist. You mean Hugh. Nah, that's a bad laugh. That's a really bad laugh. Where's that shape? I think that's this one. Yes, it is indeed. It's completely normal now to record all streams. Yeah, with the exception that I don't have the room on my hard drive. Yes, it is. Ask Twitch, they keep all the VODs. And in my case, YouTube as well. No, Mordecai's laughs kind of like that, I think. I haven't been in the salt mines for ages, for decades. Of course you're not serious. Serious as... Ow! 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 That pun hurts so bad. That pun hurt so bad it left a scar. Evil laughs are more like Is that good enough? Am I an evil queen now? Or was that too deep? I could also go for witchy laugh. I can do that. 1,001 painful puns and party pranks. I know that's your book. That's your famous book that no one has bought. Oh God, Quantum, please don't ever say that seriously. I do not like that expression, and everyone who uses it unironically is just getting big side eyes from me. I really hate that. I hate this. Slay Queen. No, I am not your queen. I am not one of these bitchy girls. I absolutely hate this. And no, I'm not going shopping with you because the stuff that you buy is certainly way out of my taste. You're slaying gems like you're slaying frightening fruits. Okay. As I said, I absolutely despise this whole slay queen kind of shit. Like, why? It means you are good. Yeah, I know that I are good. I'd be kind of surprised if I wasn't. I mean, I've been working long enough on my skills. So why should my art not be good? Alright, we have ads in about a minute, just so you know. I shall take my break. when it is time. So I should work more on my own skills, you say? Of course! Always work on your skills. Or am I misunderstanding something? Of course, John, because no, I did not say that. I did not say that. You said it to yourself, and you should be ashamed of it. Don't talk yourself down. All right. Ad break is approaching. And I shall take my break. And this time in time for a change. Not like yesterday when I skipped 3 ad breaks because I just didn't notice. Don't talk yourself down, it takes all the fun out of me talking. Jesus Christ, John, why are you like this? Ah. You are impossible. Alright. Ads are here. We'll have a break. And I won't have a Kit Kat. Should probably moisturize my tattoo again, but I don't have the time for that. Maybe next ad break. I'm not sure if I can do that within 2 minutes real quick because I also need to wash it then. Thank you, John, for the 100 bitties. Thanks for the laughter. Thanks for being such a friend. I very much appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I should probably also make a little alert soon.
No. Anyway.
What do you mean oh no anyway? What's bad about that? Miss And before you actually meant to do, you need help. You need serious help. No, you need help. Unmöglich, der Kerle. Impossible. Incredible. All I need is better energy drinks. But it shall happen. I actually ordered a new a new tub of holy. I need that sponsorship at some point. It won't happen this year or next, but one day it will happen. Ganachi, are you shitting me? Hell nah. Nope. I won't even touch Ganachi with a 10-foot pole. And it's not because of Montana Black. The guy is okay. He's a bit of a, he's kind of rude, but he's okay. But I don't need to break my complete circulatory system just for the just by drinking 1 can of Ganoji. Want to reach a level of skill where my skills are as portable as yours, so you just know your way around Affinity without looking up any docs. I do look up a lot of tutorials though, if I need them. And where I don't even need to think about the bits and knobs anymore, in 2D and in 3D as well. It'll happen at some point. Also, we're done with ads. There we go. But yeah, it's just, you just have to intensely learn stuff, and then if you have this similar neurospicy as me, then you just do your hyperfixation for 2 to 3 weeks, and then you basically got it. That's at least how it happens for me. Intensely learn stuff. Just if you are as neurospicy as I am, because I don't know how your spice works. But my spice works kind of like, oh, this is interesting. I learn everything in theory before I even start trying something out. Everything, even if I don't need it. I actually pretty much only drink holy, but for mixing with vodka, Ganoji is my go-to choice. Yeah, I'm not mixing anything with vodka. I'll have my vodka pure. I completely stopped drinking alcohol, or only do it in very small dosages, because I absolutely despise the hangover after. I don't like the feeling, so I prefer to just not do it. My spice works like I'm sitting in a tunnel and don't even want to find a way out because I'm too curious about the construction and distracted by electric signals. I can understand that. I can very much understand that. It's the kind of spice that just doesn't let you go. Yeah, that's the right one. I'm pretty sure one of these days I actually need to make different or new hotkeys for my controller just for Affinity. Because it does have different requirements, considering that I need to zoom in a lot. That intense... Quantum! No alcohol isn't a solution either. Kein Alkohol ist auch keine Lösung. I see. And this week my spice is all over the place. Nothing gets done. I feel you, man. I absolutely understand that. I have those days as well. And it really sucks. Because you really want to get stuff done, but your brain is like, you know what? Let's try to learn everything all at once. And you will not remember anything. Just for you to beat yourself up about it. Been there, done that. I have 30 days for reported work. You know them well. I will wait till day 29 and then do it frantically. Oh yeah, that's the ADHD going hard, man. I feel ya. Or even better, you waiting till the day off. We've all been there. We've all been there, and it's not a good idea, especially when it's important stuff like, I don't know, doing your taxes? Where you simply forget a few times even though you shouldn't. And then all of a sudden, just sitting there with a letter from the tax bureau going like, okay, you have to pay this fine that's probably far more than the taxes you owe us, if you even owe us taxes in the first place. You're just sitting there like, maybe I should do my taxes now. I've been there. And I just won't learn. Because my brain refuses to do the thing when I should. I'm not proud of it, I admit. Most alcoholic beverages are technically solutions. The science of chemistry presented you this know-it-all factoid. Yes, facts no one asked for. Part 1, 2, and 3. You missed me? Aww. I like being missed. Haven't talked for a long time, you have no idea. How long I can go without talking to any friends. Impure alcohol is a solution. Pure alcohol is a compound. Ha! Alcohol is not a solution, but sometimes it's the only option. Ah, yes! Alcohol! The beginning and the end of all our problems. No, wait. It was the beginning and the solution to most of our problems. Me too, but once I meet them again, I get painfully aware of how long it has been and how much I miss them. Now that sounds a little weird, but I rarely actually miss people. Like if I miss a person, then I must really like them. And usually then think about them all the time. Doesn't happen a lot. I sound weird. I know that I sound weird. Because I know my brand weird. Well, alcohol isn't a solution either, but problem tastes better. Gotta figure out how to put that in here. Wait, no. That's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. I need you to get in here like this. I need you as a clip. Come on. Give me the clip. Don't die on me. Be a good boy. Be a good little vector program. Don't die on me. Oh, I could imagine that I might need to restart the program since it's already doing that. Good little vector program, the motto of Inkscape. Yeah, sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Like, I'm having a bit of trouble with the whole making patches and stuff. Like the whole embroidery thing. For some reason, when I export the file, it puts the layers in a very wrong order. And it just doesn't care about my commands. It just keeps stitching, and it's really annoying me because it's supposed to be stopping in a certain point, but it doesn't do it. And I just want that stuff to be done. Can't imagine the program crashes so early in the process. The problem with this version of Affinity is they messed it up somehow, merging all the suits. First of all, that. Second, I can imagine that with the fact that I'm using this with wine, so the compatibility layer, I might have a bit of a memory leak thanks to that. It kind of feels memory leaky. That's why I have the feeling that I might need to actually restart the program at some point today. Also, loading takes ages for preloading fonts, which is just unnecessary. Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, I'm actually at this point I'm kind of sure that because with time it just gets slower. So I'm very certain that there must be a memory leak somewhere. I'm just not sure if it's due to wine or due to Affinity itself. It would be kind of nice to figure out if someone at Affinity, at Serif already knows about this. It would be really nice. Because I want this fixed. I really, really want this fixed. The question is, who am I going to? I believe there is a feedback function under help. Yes, but if I cannot tell if that issue is under wine or is due to wine or due to Affinity, I don't know where to turn to. If I go to Affinity Serif and the problem is actually under wine, and they won't be able to help me. The same is the other way around. I believe there is a feedback. Yeah, as I said, it just doesn't work. Or as long as I don't know where it's coming from, it's going to be a pain in the butt to actually know what's going on, which is really annoying. All right. In the meantime, we're making bananas. Why? Because I can. I really like the way this looks. It's kind of soft, but it still has this plasticity, sharpness, somewhere in between. I kind of like that. I think I need to actually get a mesh gradient right here. It's the way it looks. Well, maybe it does work. No! Affinity, don't you dare crash on me. Good. Gradient actually kind of works. Now I just need to fix the shape. Or maybe I still need to adjust the gradient. It's not quite there. It's getting close, so... Oh, wait, this actually works pretty nicely. Why does this work? Huh? Would you look at that? If that ain't nice shading, then I don't know. Sorry. All right, I'll quickly change my seating position because I can do that now thanks to my new chair. Better. I kind of want to figure out how to do the inside. Maybe I'll just wait. Can actually close that off. Would technically work if I give it a nice gradient fill. So let's change that to a linear gradient. And I want to get something metallic. So let's see if I can make that work. We're starting with a dark-ish color. Maybe we'll go a little bit into the blues. So we have a nice contrast against our gem. We also want to have a dark blue-ish or a gray blue-ish part on the other side. Just a little tinge of the blue. And then in the middle, we actually want to go with a nice bright gray. It's our shine. Is the chair from your kofi goal? Technically, yes, kinda. Luckily enough, I paid much less than I expected, so. But yeah, I got myself a nice chair, thanks to John just throwing money at me. But yeah, we're going to add a few more bright shines. Maybe add something in the middle if it lets me. Thanks a bunch. Going dark here again. Do the same there. Whoops. Drove by a place and threw a suitcase full of money at your head. Oh boy, if you ever do that, I'd be scared. Sometimes I wonder if John is a millionaire, considering all the support he dishes out every. I'm actually surprised that he wants to do that. And he's just going like, okay, you get support and you get support. He's the Oprah Winfrey of streamer supporters, basically. You get support and you get support and you get support. But yeah, I very much appreciate you, John. You are crazy in the best kind of way. Maybe that's a little bit too bright. And that's definitely too blue. Even got my own my own verb from a streamer. To John means to give away subs, and a lot of them. It's kind of the way you are, I guess. The way you am. Yes, exactly. That's how you English. I have no idea if that does not look right. This gradient does not look right, but I want this to work. Sadly, I don't have a style that's working here, so I might actually need to find a good tutorial. Generosity? Yes, that's part of me, but you should be careful not to give away too much of your money. Yes. Let's see. I mean, I got a few references right here for metal gradients. So that might actually help. Let's go over to images. That one looks so great. You got the chops, you got the chops. Chapeau. Yeah. Exactly. So maybe we can just do them ourselves. That's probably going to work better. Maybe I just need to move that stuff around a little bit. Oh God. I really need to do something. Kind of want to get this in maybe even a bit of a stronger blue. Tiny bit darker. No, that's actually... I have the feeling that this gray is a little bit too dark. I might need to change the color a little bit. Because this is a little bit too even. Or maybe I can do this differently. Let's add a fill layer. And then on top, I will put a bitmap, because I do have a few textures that I can use for this. And I think I have the perfect one under textures, and somewhere I think I have a brush there. Brushed metal texture. And this one I will go for in overlay? Hard light. Yeah, I think hard light should be fine. Maybe the direction of the gradient isn't quite right, and that's what's kind of throwing me off. I actually think it was the direction that wasn't quite right, because this now is looking much more like it, in my opinion. What do you think? I think that's getting much closer to what I wanted. Now, I kind of want to get these two duplicated, but without the inner... without the inner shapes, so I might need to delete a few things. Because I do want to add a cast shadow. But that's not gonna work, or that's not gonna work as nicely if I don't delete those little clipped shapes in here. Also gonna make that solid and that solid, and that one solid, and that one solid. I think that should be all dots. Hi Donut, how are you doing? How is it going? I hope you're doing all right. Also, I'm not stinky. I actually showered. I did done the showering. No, no, you are the stinky. Hello? There we go. All right, now comes the wild part. Since this is going to be a cast shadow, I will first have to clip them in here. and hope that it actually works. Come on, Affinity, please do not crash. Do not crash. Do not crash. Yes? Are we doing it? We did it! Good. Then I have to move just a little bit off kilter. Push down the opacity. Add a blur filter. Right here. I feel like this is a bit too far. Maybe just like that. Yeah, that looks much better. But all the stream smells like Badussi. But I don't tell who and why. Jesus! Jesus Christ, John Donut! What the hell? Get a room, you two! There's one missing. There we go. Better. Now it actually works. I really like the way this looks. That escalated quickly, indeed. Indeed. Oh boy. I cast Straticus Maticus. You guys are just absolutely bonkers. I love it. Oh yeah, I do love this. This looks beautiful. Now what's going to make this perfect would be an embossed style font. Since you cast a Maticus and not a Matica, it's still okay. Ah, you guys. All right, let's add some sample text. A, B, C. This would probably work pretty nicely with a... Oh, I kind of want to put Bodoni in there. No one's gonna be able to read this one, I'm pretty sure. That ain't magic. That's so tragic. Oh, goodness gracious. The puns. The puns. I think that one works. And let's put you centered. There we go. I cast peace and love and get a room. Boo! Boo! Oh, that's bad? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's bad spelling because it doesn't know how to spell wiener. It just knows how to spell whiner. Badly. Badly. The easiest way to make a little bit of an embossed font usually is just put in an inner shadow. Teeny tiny bit of offset, a little bit of radius, maybe a little bit more offset. Of course, it needs some intensity, else you won't be able to see it. Can't see much right there. Now it's going to be funky because we're now turning down the... Oh wait, it doesn't work anymore. Well, that's kind of sad. I was hoping that if I turn down the opacity, the layer style still is in there. I guess they removed that feature. You are not a beer, you are a near. Guys, you're kind of breaking my brain here with your very bad puns. Why are you like that? Is it too distracting? Nah, it's fine. You're just breaking my brain with it. How am I supposed to work like this? Huh? I kinda like it. Donut's right. Stop giving free samples from my book, 1,001 painful puns and party pranks. Yeah, I really like the way this looks. Also, we have ads in about 2 minutes. I'm probably going to take the ad break to restart Affinity. And I really need to moisturize my tattoo. It feels kind of, I don't know. It feels like it needs some moisturization. It's screaming, moisturize me. Moisturize me. Yes.
You need help. You need serious help.
I'm good.
Serious help.
I'm good. I'm taking good care of my tattoo. So don't you dare tell me that I need help. Alright, we got one more sketch that I want to do. Because I really like the way this looks. I love it. I love it already. But we have one more. If Affinity lets me. Of course. Warlocks. I want comment on body parts getting moist, but I want to be able to come back again. I guess you missed the part where I confessed that I already have my my positively meaning issues on that regard. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, I really need to restart the program. The point and click adventures that I played as a kid. Alright, ads are in progress. I'll quickly take care of my tattoo and restart Affinity, and I'll see you in a little bit. I has returned, my lovely potatoes. How about you? Where do I recognize the background from? Toho! It is Toho. It's actually patchouli.
Moist. By the gods, I devour the moistacy in hopes that she showers me with her flower. I'm Zap Brannigan, bingo, bango, bango, baby. Don't stop the dance, don't let it sour.
God damn it, Donut! Why are you like this? Why do you have to do this to me? I'm still trying to figure out how to get any Toho game working on my beautiful little Linux system. So Lex Brannigan. Not quite. It's Zap Brannigan, but you were close. I'm not entirely sure about this one. I have to admit. I think if I work on it a little bit, maybe I'll figure out a way to make it look good. I'm sorry. So first, we'll need a few rectangles. I know that it is said, but there was an episode about Lex. I cannot remember that one. Still love the ones I did way back. I have no idea what you were talking about. Die demokratische Planetenordnung verbietet Einmischung in unentwickelte Welten. Oh, I haven't... Honestly, I didn't watch Futurama in a long time. In a long time. So... I'm very sorry. Kind of want to get a little bit of a grain going here, and I'm thinking about maybe making a gradient. So we're just going for a little bit of an off black. Also with some grain, but not too much. And now I have that. Light one on the outside, the dark one on the inside. There we go. It's a reference to Star Trek. Well, now it's getting even worse because I'm... In Futurama, it is Love's Labor's Lost in Space. Episode 1, Season 4, or the other way around? I think it was, yeah. Season 1, Episode 4. I guess? Not quite sure. You tell me. I have no clue. Alright, let's convert that to curves so I can use this tool to actually make some curves in here. Now we're far away from actual curve territory, but that's going to change. Just a second. Just like that. I can memorize garbage like that without any problem. Well, welcome to the Neuro Spicy crew, I guess. We can remember everything that's absolute garbage. But as soon as we have to remember something important. As soon as we have to remember something important. We have not diagnosed, but I think so. You're listening to my bullshit. I assume you are. Because you like to hang around me. Like seriously, if you can take my bullshit and the bullshit of the other guys around here, kind of must be in some kind of way neurospicy. I cannot explain it any way else. I see nothing wrong with what Long, Tall,
I see nothing wrong with what Long, Tall, and Beautiful said. Death by Snoo Snoo. Snoo Snoo is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Take me, oh Lady Alcina. Treat me like one of your man-things. Let's make the bedrock baby. No Flintstones.
Jeez. God damn it, Donut. You have way too... I think I need to turn up the... Look at the kind of trash I produce. Ah, come on, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Alright, where was I? Brain has to brain a little bit better here. I'm going a bit more into the oranges, but not too hard. Do I sense a little teeny tiny bit of grain? Yes, I think I do. But I don't want grain in here. So, no grain. No grain! It had more passion. Oh well. Oh well. It is what it is. I'm sorry, Donut. Alright. Let's see if I can make this work. Would be kind of nice. Whoops. Then we'll just push that down a little bit. And here I just need to add a rectangle. This is going to be a bit weird, but I think I can make this work. Now this needs to go to the bottom. So I can kind of mimic a shadow by adding gradients. I'm gonna need to go a little bit more into the red. And then I need to do the same as I did with the top thing here. So we're kind of trying to copy this. Question is, how do I do that in the best way? Oh, what gives? Just going to go here and hopefully match this somewhat. I guess that works. It's certainly not the same color, but it kind of does. And I can actually fan that gradient out a bit more, which is really nice. All right. Technically, that beam should also go underneath the horizontal lines, for the simple reason that this beam is also, I think, inside those two beams. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that kind of works. But here I probably need to use clipping to get the shadows right. So where's my stylus? There's my stylus. Let's add a few rectangles for the clipping part. Now this gradient is, of course, very, very wrong. It's not the one that I need, but we're not there yet. No. This one, and this one. And I need all of you to be in here. Now I'm just going to go for a solid color. Kind of tempted to use transparency for this, but I actually already like this. Posted an example of what goes on inside my head over on your unwholesome. Oh boy, I'll look at it when we're done here, okay? And technically, I can just take this and wait. I think that one needs to go above here. Which also means that this rectangle needs to go there. And you... should technically just be like this. Now that looks much more accurate. I'd be interested in your opinion once you've seen it. Oh goodness gracious me. Oh goodness gracious me. Am I going to be doomed? Let's put that into a group. Then doobly-doop that. Move that over, and then we just need to flip it. Another hand touches the beacon. You sure you didn't want to say bacon? I like bacon. Bacon is yummy. The bacon of hope. We all need the bacon of hope. The question is this right smack in the middle? It looks good enough. I love me bacon too. And I do want a rectangular, a trapezoid. Of course I'll take the trapezoid. Not to confuse with a freakazoid. Kind of sad that that cartoon didn't go for too long. Just had no way to survive this. And we'll put you underneath all the other layers. I said all of them! So right here. I think the colors are a bit too harsh. Want to go a little lighter. Better. There we go. Beautiful, I love that. Oh, making bacon pancakes! Speaking of which, making bacon pancakes, when we're already at that one, it kind of reminds me of that one, short skit that I animated. Give me a sec. Because for some reason, when I had that going on and on in my brain, I was in a voice chat, and someone thought it would be a great idea to let their chair squeak in a really crazy way. So let me see, where is it? There. So I really had to do something about that. Just in case you want to see it. I was just having kind of fun with it. My brain went from squeaking chair to Godzilla. Gojira. I'm kind of tempted to add a few sakura flowers. I mean, there is a flower shape in here. I know it. Not square star, but you get it. Cloud tool. I just need 5 bubbles. Can I just change that? And then I'll just... It ain't perfect. Let's try something else. Let's actually try the square star. Maybe I can round the corners here. Okay, so I'm not quite that messed up after all. Nah, you're good. You're absolutely fine. You're not messed up. You're just wired in a way that your brain just does crazy stuff. It ain't bad. You just have to learn how to work with it. Learn to work with your brain, not against it. And I do want this gradient to actually be radial and right smack in the center. Like this. Sadly, I cannot change the corners with this tool, but I can use this tool. Somehow. I'm pretty sure I can do that simultaneously. Can I not? I thought that was possible. I guess not. Yeah. Oh, I was using the wrong tool. What the hell is this tool? Point transform tool. Scale or rotate selected object about its position. Oh, that's why it's not working. Now. Wait, can I just take this? And this? No, now I can't transform the inner corners. Now I have to actually do it manually. That kind of sucks. You posted a second one. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness me. What I'm wondering is if I can just... Snapping... No. Could be disturbing. Oh, great! I love me some disturbing. I am myself very disturbing. No, I'm not. I'm actually very vanilla. And no, not what you think. Oh, technically I'm not. My main modifier is nerd. This looks weird. I don't like it. Let's try that again. This time I'm doing it right. Maybe I'll put in 6 flower petals. No, no, no. I'll stick with 5. You want to know why? Because every time I see a 6-point square star, my brain is going like Red Hot Chili Peppers. And I don't even like the band. They have a few good, cool songs, but I'm just thinking like, no, nope, nope. All right, let's try that again. No. Oh, I didn't even know that I could box select that. I learned a new thing. And then just going to change the okay, that looks kind of funny. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that was a mistake. Mistakes were made! I broke it! Come on, Affinity! Stay alive! Ha ha ha! No, not going there. But a pentagram is okay. Interesting. Yes, it is. Luffy from One Piece is immune to constipation. I mean... Are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure a garden hose is capable of getting congested and not working anymore. And technically, Ruffy is a garden hose in that regard. So, are you sure about that? I didn't notice that in 1162 episodes. I think I broke it. Yep. That's a problem. I might need to restart. If it even lets me. Oh no. Come on, crash for me. Oh. Not gonna lie, that shape kind of rolls. I think I actually have to kill it with the system monitor. It happens rarely, but it does help. It happens rarely, but it does happen. And it kind of sucks. Which one was it? This one. With application. Die, application, die! You are not one of us. There we go. And yes, I want you to recover. Oh, good, good. Maybe I'll just stick with those. Why actually not? And I'll add a little bit more design to it so that it looks a little better. So we'll add some little dark dots. I has ideas. Wait, no. Maybe I'll... Oh, goodness gracious. A sub for that channel. My condolences, dude. My condolences. Though I gotta admit, I kind of can understand why people are flocking to that guy. Because he has that kind of I don't give a fuck attitude. However, it's not ideal. I'm not quite sure how much of his demeanor is genuine and how much is just plain bullshit. There's certainly some about it that is bullshit. Can't tell me otherwise. Problem is he knows exactly what buttons to push, and that makes him so unsettling. Especially how randomly I keep getting stuff like that and like this lately. It is what it is. I mean, you can be happy that you're not actually getting charged for that. Actually, that channel I don't even know. No clue who that is. I think that actually works. I'll just doubly do those, move them around, maybe also change size. I really like that. It's simple. And it works. I'm sure, yes, Luffy can stretch every body part individually to extreme degrees. Yes. I stick with the garden hose theory, though. Luffy is a god, of course he can. I mean, technically, Luffy himself, not quite. It's more, I have an odd theory that devil fruits are actually ghosts or spirits that can be eaten. Who knows? Maybe that's actually canon and I just don't know because I haven't gotten in the story there yet. But as much as I know about devil fruits, I have that weird sense that these are actual spirits. And when you eat a devil fruit, you pretty much get possessed by the spirit of the devil fruit. Some are lesser spirits that give you the more harmless or the less powerful devil fruit abilities. And then you have the crazy stuff. Those are gods. Those are the big spirits. In form of a devil fruit. In before Oda actually hears that theory and says, yes, this is canon now. That would be crazy. I would love that. I would actually love that. My idea. I don't know if it's even my idea or if it's just a theory that's out there or it's actually a thing. It would be kind of cool if somehow, some way, Eiichiro Oda, the man that actually managed to get me to draw, here's this theory that devil fruits are just spirits in fruit form and says, I'll take this. I would love that. The human fruit, model Nika. It's a mythical Zoan type devil fruit. Yeah, exactly. That's the point. That's the point. That these are basically spirits that in fruit form, and you just inherit their abilities. Considering that devil fruits more or less respawn if a person that has eaten that devil fruit dies. You get the idea. I haven't even gotten that far in the manga yet, and I know about stuff like that because I just keep listening to stuff like that. I also need to get further in the Hunter x Hunter manga because I really want to see what Yoshihiro Togashi. Oh, then sorry for spoiler. Trust me, I'm so far behind. If I manage to actually get there, I've probably forgotten, or it's like always that I'm just that I'm just reading like, okay, so what's going to happen in between the spoiler and where I've left off, which is Water 7. I haven't gotten any more manga reading of One Piece since they got the new ship. For over 20 years, the fruit was known as the world government, and it was known to the world government and the readership simply as the Gum Gum fruit, Paramecia. In truth, however, it is a mythical Zoan fruit. Huh. I feel like I want to add a fill onto here, so let's see what I can do. If Affinity lets me, come on. Don't do that to me again. Stop it. Yep, Affinity crashed. That's a problem. That's a real problem. The episodes from 1000 onwards are so awesome. Fight against Rosalino and Egghead was so epic. I have no idea who you're talking about. Just going to save this and hope for the best. Because I really just want to add some texture to this. If it lets me. With an extra fill and a bitmap, and then I'll take one of my beautiful watercolor textures. Let me quickly open up that folder IRL. I think 8 would work fine. And I want this fill to actually be... Actually, I kind of like soft light. But overlay also works nicely, so we're going with overlay. Oh, I really love that texture. This texture makes me happy. So I'll keep it. And then we add text on top. Now I definitely need a different font for this because this does not quite work. Handwritten. Yeah, why actually not? And I'll make it... Thinking of actually turning it into a nice dark-ish red. Because that's also going good against the blue background. Also, we have ads in a little bit. How the hell did we have ads already? How did that happen? And actually, we're done. That's all I have up until now. I have to figure out how to separate these, and I might need to improve the... Okay, technically we have ads, but right now I'm almost so far to say I'll call it a day. Because I did all my panel designs. I still have to make the cat one a little bit better because I'm not super happy with it. But other than that, I'm kind of done. Still like the space themed one. This one's just, I love it. I love it with all my heart. Maybe I'll use it myself, but not entirely sure. However, gotta stretch. Looks great, I would say so myself. Gonna have to figure out how to make this go better. Also, it's kind of nice that I also have have a nice flat design, because the rest is having a lot of texture. Well, apart from the cat, but I just don't like it because it's too simple. But this one is simple in a way that looks good. I like them. I do like them. And I think that's a pretty good point to call it a day. So I hope you were just as productive as I was today. And don't forget to share your opinion with me. I will, maybe, if I think if I remember it. I'll quickly save this before the program starts to crash again. I really don't want this to crash again and again. So I'd rather do it now. I hope you had just as a productive day as I did. How about we look for someone to raid real quick? Because I think it's worth it. Let's see. Someone trying Clip Studio Paint. Ah, who am I kidding? I'll send you to Fiend anyway, so might as well do that. I hopefully see you on, maybe not on Thursday. I'm not entirely sure. Right now my schedule is a bit wonky because I haven't planned much, but technically I should do some stuff in real life. So I hope that I can stream on Thursday, but I'm not entirely sure. So keep your ears open. I'm going to send you over to Le Fiend. And until then, bye bye.